How's it going, mums and dads, and welcome to my first nursery YouTube channel. Today we're having a look at the Shnuggle Squishy Changing Mat. We're going to have a look at all the features and why it's an absolute must-have to have in your nursery room on top of your changing unit. So let's get straight to it and have a look what we got. Now the Shnuggle Squishy Changing Mat comes with a load of different features to make it stand out from all your bog standard changing mats that you might find on the market for the sub £15 mark. Now the key takeaways are it's made out of a premium PU foam material which is actually warm against the baby's skin, which is a really great feature as well, because when you're bringing out the baby from the bath that's a warm and then you put them on a cold changing mat, then obviously they're going to shudder a bit and then might end up crying and kicking and God knows what. So it's good that the fact that they've considered that, and then the material itself is going to be more at a room temperature, which won't be quite as cold to touch on the baby's skin when you are placing their naked body on top of it. Which brings me on to the fact that the comfort, it is a foam kind of material, so it does have a little bit of a soft bounce back to it, allowing the baby to be comfortable when they are rested on top of it. Again, the head as well, so that's not kind of going to wear down over time because it has got that PU foam kind of padding, so it's not going to, after a few months to even years of using it, it's not going to bed down like you will get with like cheaper ones, so that's good to see as well. Now the actual changing mat itself is actually created at a small gentle elevation as well. What that means is it's actually good for colic and reflux. It helps ease that kind of pain that the baby might go through if they are suffering from colic reflux, so that's good to see with that elevation. It is a waterproof material as well, which is really good to see, so you can easily wipe it down with your wet wipe when you finish using it, which is great if you've got stains on it, such as like vomit, you might have poo stains on it, wee stains on it. All that can be easily wiped off and it's not going to stain the actual material, which you will get on cheaper brands or cheaper changing mats that are unbranded, that will always stain and kind of crack and wear in, because with those kind of changing mats you do have a cheap plastic material on top, which over time will get wear and tear on it, it'll crack, and then the padding goes on it, and you'll see what I mean later in the video with that. Now with that elevation as well, it means it's great for tummy time as well, so if you want to put the baby on the tummy, help them start learning with their head to kind of lift it up, then the gentle elevation will assist with that, so that's really good to see. And it's available in a myriad of really nice colours, to suit your particular nursery theme that you've got. Obviously we've got a bit of a jungle theme going on in here, so we've gone for the eucalyptus green changing mat colour to match our colour, but I'm sure you'll be able to find one to suit your nursery as well. Now the size of it comes in at 70 centimetres width, 45 centimeters, no sorry, 70 centimeters length, 45 centimeters width, and you've got an 8 centimeter depth on this thing, which is designed to fit most kind of standard changing units that we sell on our site, so you won't really have an issue fitting it on there, and I'll show you what it looks like on the changing unit now. So let's have a look at that and we'll see how we get on. Now here we have a standard changing mat that you might be used to and seeing kind of online. So these are only about 15 to 18 pound typically, which is your kind of bog standard entry level price point for a changing mat. Now as you can see, the material, it has got that kind of plasticky kind of really thin layer on it. Now over time this stuff will crack and it can get damaged really easily. So as you can see here on this one, we've got these little dimples here from when the baby's been standing on it. He's a toddler now, so he's been standing on it and getting his weight on it, and then it's got some cracks there in the actual changing unit itself, so you can see right through to the padding there, which obviously isn't great because this could scratch the baby's skin. You could also pee on it or something and the water could go in there, and then obviously it's going to get it's going to stay in there because you won't be able to clean that properly. And over time this has warped as well because of the weight of the baby when it is actually in the middle of there, so you can see that the balance isn't quite right. You also got these little cracks in the crevices in the way it's actually made. So these kind of crevices can really store a lot of dust and dirt in there, so you constantly have to clean it, which you won't have a problem with that with the Shnuggle Squishy Changing Mat. So these are the reasons why it's not really worth going for something like this, and it is worth going for a more premium kind of product, because this isn't built to last. It's a temporary solution. If you are tight on a budget, you'll get the job done. However, if you do want something to last, all the way up until they're fit, straight into potty training where they've learned to use the toilet themselves and you're not really using it, then that's where you want the Squishy Changing Mat. So it's going to last you a lot longer years than this thing. So let's open up the Squishy Changing Mat and see what we got compared to this. Here we have the Shnuggle Changing Mat, and as you can see immediately, it does fit in perfectly within the space we've got here. This is a typical changing unit top of what you find with the borders, so you know you've got lots of room in there. As you can see on the back side here, you can see where the elevation actually happens, so you have got a bit more depth to it obviously than your standard changing mat. But what is great to see with this is, due to the actual shape of the thing not being a full rectangle, you've got a lot more space around the edges of the changing unit to house things like, you know, your creams you can have there, all your body creams. You could have a pack of wet wipes there. You could, you know, you got some little toys to keep them busy while you're changing them. You've got lots more room to have this in the actual changing unit, but more usable space, which makes it a little more useful to do as well. Now, as you can see here, we've got this elevation. You've got a really nice kind of soft foam on there as well. I can already feel straight away from the feeling of this thing that it's a lot more warmer than the previous one. You've got a little bit of Shnuggle branding there, which is nice to see, which is a nice embossed logo, an easy wipe kind of surface. Nice thick walls here on the sides as well, so you can see there that, you know, if they are going to have any spillages, then it's not going to go over the side onto the changing unit, because you have got that nice round lip on there as well. Here's the elevation. I'm going to just drop some water on this because you can see how the water reacts to it. So as you can see, if I just pour a little bit of water on that, the thing like beads off like that. It doesn't actually soak into the changing unit, and it's running all the way down to the bottom, so it's not actually sitting on top, and then, you know, it makes it easy for you to see where the actual water goes. Look at that beading on it as well. It's going to make it really easy to wipe. So all you need to do is get yourself like a muslin or, you know, a towel cloth, and you can easily give it a wipe like that, and then there you go, it's back to normal. And it's a really easy thing to look after and take care of, and it's not going to give you any troubles. So that is everything you need to know about the Shnuggle Squishy Changing Mat. If you have any questions, please drop us a comment in the description below. We'd be happy to answer them, or get in touch with us on our live chat on our website, or drop us an email. We'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have about this product or any of our products on our site. And if you found this video useful, please drop us a like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And don't forget to share it to any mums and dads that feel you might benefit in knowing about this particular product, or again, any of our products on our website as well. So thank you very much, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.